Steve Wozniak says Bitcoin is a mathematical purity. There can never be another Bitcoin. The likes of, big names such as Steve, as well as, some of the other big names around the globe, are starting to see the potential Bitcoin really has. Hence, you are starting to see the likes of BlackRock, Fidelity, big, institutions around the globe that are, coming towards, these digital assets because they see the potential. Just shows you how fast the landscape is really switching for crypto. Very exciting stuff, said by none other than Steve Wozniak. I'm a huge fan of him. Going down, this is one of the most exciting thing I really want to share with you guys, and then we're going to get into the update about XRP, but this really shows you everything and explains everything we've been discussing. BlackRock IBIT bought $43 million worth of Bitcoin yesterday. Its total Bitcoin holding nearly hit 400,000 BTC, making up about 1.86% of Bitcoin's total supply. Let this sink in for a second. The BlackRock's IBIT owns 1.86% of Bitcoin's total supply. And remember, there's only 21 million Bitcoin. That's set in stone, and that's never going to change. And the likes of BlackRock and these other big, institutions and asset managers, they're starting to realize, what the potential of Bitcoin really is, and they want Bitcoin. They want the control. And how do they control it? When they get the most BTC, in their portfolio. And don't be surprised if a few years down the road, this number is much higher than the 1.86%. These guys got a lot of money. Yes, guys, these guys got a lot of money, and they're going to be battling it out with their competitors to see which one really gets the most. And this just changes the entire landscape for other digital assets as well, not just BTC. And like I said, remember, we cannot forget the fact there's only 21 million Bitcoin, and there's some that are completely lost. Of course, the early pioneers that, obviously got into Bitcoin when it was literally like a couple pennies, just completely forgot about their private keys. And, those are some, Bitcoin that are completely lost. So, that brings the question, how many Bitcoin there really are in, circulation as of now. But anyhow, going into Wednesday morning, we are seeing a little bit of a retracement within the markets. XRP down about 3.4%. Price currently sitting at 52.6%, not percent, 52.6 cents. Also down about 2.8% in Bitcoin. Comparative with the market cap, almost at 30 billion, and the 24-hour trading volume at about $1.4 billion. But before we get into it, as always, just a quick disclaimer, anything on this channel is not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence and research when you are investing in crypto. So Gernati BBVA Crypto has collaborated with Ripple and IBM to provide secure environment for its crypto asset trading platform. If you don't know what Gernati BBVA is, one is the biggest financial services provider in Turkey. You can really see how big of an announcement this really is. We tend to see, Ripple being, hit with this big lawsuit that's being dragged on for such a long time. But this really shows you Ripple is not stopping. They're developing, they're, doing what they said they would. And, they're making some massive strides around the globe. But let's get into this, really understand what's happening and, understand how bullish this really is. So again, Granty BBVA Crypto has collaborated with Ripple and IBM to provide a secure environment for its crypto asset trading platform. Following a successful pilot in 2023, the bank is now rolling out the services to its entire customer base, leveraging technology collaborations to continue to deliver the highest standards of performance, security, and customer trust. The combined solution from Ripple Custody and IBM enabled the bank to securely build, deploy, and manage institutional-grade key management infrastructure with end-to-end security to protect private keys, application and data. Korkan Abel, the CEO of Granty BBVA, says we've seen clear demand and growing interest for from our customers in digital assets. In order to respond to this demand, we launched our Granty BBVA Digital Assets Company in 2023 and currently provide services for Bitcoin, ETH, USDC, Avalanche, Chiliz, XRP, Arbitrum, and Solana. Our collaboration with Ripple and IBM gives us the confidence of institutional grade custody infrastructure, which offers safety, robust governance, and compliant processes. Remember the importance of compliance. Regulation is coming to crypto like never before, and you could see, Ripple is really, at the forefront of getting the compliance approval and the regulatory approval, because they know what's coming. And this really shows you how important outside the US, for other big companies as well, to work with something that is robust, that has compliance, and this just speaks for itself. So digital assets are increasing day by day, and they need to be managed on a highly secure platform that complies with regulation. Look at that. That's said by Kilnich, IBM Turkey's GM. IBM's infrastructure capabilities, IBM Linux One, will provide Grenadi BBVA with a high level of security standards and sustainable environment, leveraging IBM's expertise in the digital asset custody domain. And Aaron Sears, the global customer and partner success at Ripple, says secure custody is foundational to unlocking value and addressing the growing demand for new asset classes across the digital economy. We remain committed to supporting our customers around the world to power the digital assets market with our secure and compliant services. See the word compliant? You are seeing that word everywhere around here because, like I said, the landscape is shifting, and it's shifting quite fast. Let's move forward. Shout out to our good old friend Smoke, for bringing some crazy information for us. You can see Smoke says XRP usage across the SWIFT network via ISO 20022 payment infrastructure. EarthPoint, a global payment network acquired by Visa, specializes in facilitating low-cost cross-border transactions in 190 countries by connecting to local clearing systems. It is one of the largest cross-border payment systems in the world. As shown in the diagram below, the EarthPort payment system, XRP is listed under the payment instruction section right alongside none other than our good old friend SWIFT. Payment instructions refers to details required to send money, including the amount, recipient, and the destination. This also applies to cryptocurrencies transactions. In the second image, let's take a look at that. Our Ripple document breaks down how XRP-based payment operates between financial institutions using payment instructions. In the final image, which of course is right here, it's documented that RippleNet supports payment instructions using the ISO 20022 as its foundation. ISO compliance ensures interoperability with SWIFT network documented. Big information coming out of Smoke. Shout out to Smoke. If you have not followed him, what are you waiting for? Hit that follow button. Great information bringing to us. But looking at Bitcoin has seen a little bit of a minor pullback. Dominance also went up a little bit, and return Bitcoin kind of went down, which of course has impacted some of the altcoins across the board. But remember, the uncertainty, as I've stated to you guys, is still quite high going into this upcoming US elections. I think as we get closer, we're going to see the market really being uncertain, and that is not a surprise. That is going to be expected because people don't know where this is going to go. But anyhow, what's going on here? 30 feet. What is going on? There we go. Let's cancel this out. But anyhow, if you're looking at the price of XRP right now, XRP's price is obviously still ranging below the key resistance at 58 cents. Currently sitting at 52.6 cents. Has gone down a little bit, but we cannot ignore what's happening with the broader market. But we cannot ignore what's happening. Look what Ripple is doing. These are things that people are excited about more than the lawsuit. People understand what Ripple is doing. Let me know down below what you guys think about this. Love each and every one of you guys. We'll see you tomorrow in Crypto ZX, and peace out.